some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch. Coming up next, Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Fouled off. Kershaw now on 1-1. Right side and right into the shift. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Rizzo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Kyle Hendricks gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
The 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fly ball right down the line and left, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Contreras is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
None out, runners at first and second. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he'll get in there safely. Bases full now following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Souza. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. The next Cub up, Kyle Hendricks, runner in scoring position with Cigar. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Next up is Max Muncy. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Muncy, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1. And that brings up Javi Baez. He went down looking to open up the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Chris Bryant is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. A runner at first with no outs here. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. Late square, and this is popped up. Hendricks is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ian Happ is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
First offering on its way. Steven Souza is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Steven Souza. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup. Into
the box, Kyle Hendricks. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Again, another foul ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Pops this one up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 8.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinched extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His first homer here in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Max Muncy is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. Hit to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Will Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now, so he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Alec Mills answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam. But so now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 3. Ready for another shot now, Hernan Perez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Timer's out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Joe Kelly comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. First offering on its way. Steven Souza stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, Debo, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3. Rizzo will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 3-0 now. 3-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1. Base hit into right center. Dylan Floro enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 3 runs already home here. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Dero. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get an auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Tyler Olson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 59, Tyler Olson.
Chris Taylor is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. The home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run that into this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to batter with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lifted in the air out to right. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Stepping in, Max Muncy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And some trouble now in right field. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they jump ahead by 3. The call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 42, Craig Kimbrel. Next to Bobby. Not this side. PK.
In now, Kike Hernandez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now another one hit deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. His first homer so far in the series as they open up a 4-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Taylor becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kimbrel, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
That
out.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Short, hit hard. There's Baez. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ian Happ is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Called strike 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Betts is on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead, however. It's 12-7. Jason Kipnis is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. Count is 1-2.
Fouled off. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Javier Baez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.